is a bitch. Lost my uncle and my granny to this shit. Coronavirus, so they say. But you can't believe everything you hear today. Service in a couple weeks. Dressed in all black, we never know when our time comes. False prophets come to preach. Usher passed around the place for the building fund. Whole family feeling hurt. Why I gotta pay the church to put my family in the dirt? It's a motherfucking shame.
ZoTheMotivator. Kanye West's little brother.
Kanye West's little brother.
The college graduate, not the college dropout.
Yeah. The
Are we rolling?
graduate, not the college dropout.
I'm Lil Ye.
You wrote that? Lil Ye?
Yeah, our birthdays is a couple days away from each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kendrick too,
dope.
and Tupac, and Biggie. All the GOATs. Gemini.
I think J. Cole's birthday close to Mars. I think so.
So?
He says, relax, don't do J. Cole like that. That's my dog.
I'm joking, Cole. I'm just joking.
That's my dog.
Gemini season.
You said what?
Gemini season.
Nigga got mad at me because I said I think Rod Wave is the closest we're gonna get to Tupac and Nicki.
Yeah. That's like saying, which is fact, Bow Wow is the most legendary rapper of our generation. And so is Soulja Boy.
So is he?
Yes.
He is Bow Wow?
Yeah, for sure.
Of our generation, oh yeah. We said of our generation though, right?
Yes.
Of that time. Okay. But that's because my boy behind the camera talking shit.
What'd he say?
Because I said so. I told him. At first, I said Bow Wow was not a GOAT. I don't think he's a GOAT because he hasn't done enough shit to be a GOAT. Now, back in like you said, of our generation.
And so is Orlando Brown.
Unfortunately, but now he's throwing out. You're being negative right now. I don't like you're being negative.
Am I gaslighting right now? I'm sorry, dog.
No, you good.
I'm gaslighting.
But I definitely do believe that he was a legend of our generation, though. I agreed on that.
Bro, you gotta think. We lived three generations. We on the start of our third generation. We've been 10 years old twice. Yeah. We were 20, now we 30. Yeah. So it's like Bow Wow was 5 when we were. You know what I'm saying? No matter what he did, he came up with Snoop. He came up with all these. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
What else can he do before, after?
But you got niggas saying Nipsey ain't a legend. Now I know that's crazy. To say.
But just because somebody died don't mean they're a legend.
No, let me tell you something. I think Nipsey, before he died, he was a legend. Because one thing I understand, bro, is that you can be an artist, you can be rich, you can have all this money. That don't make you a legend. I feel like what you do with your platform, what you do with being famous, what you do with being an idol is what makes you legendary. I was telling Tim yesterday, it's cool to be viral and it's cool to be famous and stuff like that, but what really makes you rich is when you can reach back and teach people while you're still growing, while you're still becoming who you are. Nipsey still had time, you know.
So where did he go wrong? Because I've been in Atlanta since what 2014. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to really understand what happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like where he went wrong, bro, was he was too accessible. Yeah. He was too accessible. Like Nipsey was, he was Tupac. He was Tupac of our generation, definitely. Like meaning, just like with Kobe and Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was in an era where it was slower. Basketball was slower, you know, and Kobe mimicked him, but added more to it because he understood that times was going to change. Basketball was evolving as he was in the middle of that. Like Kobe really was one of them that played in both of them eras. And so I feel like that's what made him so great because he dominated in both eras when times changed, you know, and when he first, you know. And so with Nipsey and Tupac, I feel like if Tupac was still here, he would be different. He still had a lot of growing to do. He was young. He was outside in X, Y, and Z.
What correlation do you see between Nipsey and Tupac?
And Tupac was the fact that they were trying to change the community. They weren't just making music. They weren't just, now granted, they did it in a certain way. But that's why I said if they would have grew, they would definitely, a lot of rappers wouldn't be here today. But The correlation is the fact that I was still going through what I was going through and still reaching back trying to save. And I say that all the time, just like me and you. We go through a lot on a daily basis, but the fact that we are still trying to change the mindset of the generation coming up behind us and some of the people that's in front of us, meaning in age, older folks, like we're still idols to them. And we're at the very beginning of our race. We're at the very beginning and we still trying to teach motherfuckers how to. So I feel like that's what makes you legendary. That's what makes you live forever. The fact that you can still teach while you're going. Because that whole marathon album is about teaching.
But you know what's so crazy? He had the time travel to make that album. So in reality,
damn,
he already knew where his destination was.
Yeah.
So people like Nip, you feel me? It's like words live forever, bro. That's why I feel life and death lies in the power of his tongue. So a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I'm not saying that they were wrong, but that's equivalent to me going back to Compton and saying, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that. I grew up like this." I mean, of course I didn't grow up a street dude, but when people become successful, they feel like they owe something to the streets. When truly, just the purpose is just to be fishers of men and to feed your people and be an example of to me Christ. I mean, you know, you like you know, it's to me.
I feel like when Nipsey go when he passed, like it was a what do they call it, a double-edged sword or some shit.
For sure, a double-edged sword.
Because he
when you become a gang member, what oath do you take?
Yeah, to be in this shit for life.
Okay, so
and that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it was bad for him because the streets is what made him Nipsey.
For sure.
The fact that he was feeding the streets and not even physically.
For sure.
You know, and so, but it's like I can't stop being accessible to y'all because if I stop, then there's gonna be a damn.
Exactly.
You change, like, and
he's doing the
it's
same
not
thing.
always, you know, bad to change, but in some instances, it's like, damn, can I really not come fuck with the hood because this is home? Like, this is the nigga made it out of that parking lot that he purchased. You feel me? Died in that parking lot. So it's like it was like a force field. It was like
why did he die? We always got to look at the why.
Yeah, because of the streets.
But then we got to dig deeper than the streets. Why? Like,
you know
what I'm saying? Because Eric Holder is convicted. He's in prison at this moment. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? In evidence.
I was speaking of the surface. But no, it goes to. I definitely agree with that.
Because you know, you got to think when the kids ask the question, you know, the kid like Malcolm X wasn't a perfect man.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because you're flawed does not mean you're not called. Like, it don't mean you don't have something to say, that God can't speak a message through you. So in reality, we are all flawed men of God.
Yeah.
Trying our best to fight the evils. We were born in sin. So at the end of the day, bro, we didn't act like his family's from like another country in Africa. You feel me? Yeah. We're descendants. Like we got brought here, bro. So or have a different story, but bro, we're naturally tribal people, bro. So rather we from neighborhood 60s or a Compton hood or whatever, in reality, bro, we all bleed the same blood and we all still come from the depths of tribalism. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for sure.
At the root of who we are, we're tribal people. So whether you be Native, Mexican, Black, African, however you want to look at it, whatever diaspora, bro, you know, you still got to survive every day too. And that's what Nipsey was a conduit of, survival.
When it comes to like Nipsey and people, like, I just feel like you said, yeah, we flawed, yeah, we messed up, but I think that's what makes you who you are, like how you handle that situation. Like he said, we need to change how we handle disrespect.
But it also takes accountability and composure, and it takes a sense of compassion too, because the Bible say to be slow to be slow to anger and quick to listen. Yeah. A lot of times we don't.
Hell no. But I think that's when you trickle into manhood, when you start taking accountability and stuff.
Right.
And that's what changes your perspective on how you react to certain shit. Because a lot of the times, nigga, we could blow up. I could have blew up on certain motherfuckers and went crazy, but I chose to keep my peace and you know, live how I live and worry about it later. You know, meaning, so if something was to happen right now, something was to transpire, of course, I'm not quick to think. I'm not quick to react. I'm not gonna just, even if it's disrespectful, I'll sit there and I'll analyze the situation, and then it'll be like, hey, I didn't like what you said. Like, you feel me? I feel like that was offensive, X, Y, and Z, because if I was to react in that moment, you could have meant it in a different way. It was just, I took it in a perspective of, oh, disrespect. Because your definition of disrespect is different than mine and his. So you could be joking right now and I sit there and I'll be like, hold on, nigga. Like, you know, and you like, no, don't take it like that. I didn't mean it like that. But I reacted already. Now we up. You know, sit down, think about, think about it before you react. Like I feel like as a man, you have to, bro.
I learned to stay at 0.
Yeah.
Because I go to 0 to 100. Like,
yeah.
But it's all based off of trauma. Like, I don't like to like focus so much on trauma and all that shit. But like the PTSD of growing up how we did, nigga, as a kid, we couldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Stand outside. At a certain time, we was playing as a kid playing cops. We was playing cops and robbers, and then eventually the robbers run from the cops as adults now. So it's like now it's bro, we never like you can't sit in no cars, bro. You can't park at no light.
Bad, bro.
Like in here in Atlanta, I got a few tickets for not stopping at stop signs. Feel me? Because naturally in Los Angeles,
what they call it, the
California road.
The California road.
Everything. But
for sure.
That's not how it shouldn't be. That's not how we should respond. But that's a black man's trauma response.
That's how. Yeah. No, for sure. And like you were saying with the whole tribe thing, like this is it's survival mode.
Sure.
It's survival mode. And one thing that I can say Nipsey did was he wasn't telling motherfuckers to leave the street, but he was telling you how to own the houses in the street.
Man, Nipsey
was trying to tell you how to buy them motherfuckers.
He was the best example. I don't believe rappers are leaders, but I believe Nipsey Hussle was a leader.
Yeah.
I believe he was.
That's why I said it's what you do with your influence.
Exactly.
It's what you do with your platform is what makes you a coach.
And the consistency.
Yeah. Goats, bro. Rick Ross is teaching wealth, bro. Like, he's trying to tell motherfuckers, like I said yesterday, bro, this nigga cuts his own grass. This nigga get outside and do shit to save money and you're a fucking millionaire. But he's showing you I'm still human. We were talking about that on the podcast too, like just being human, because like you just said, with being a godly person is definitely the intent. We are flawed. God understands that we are flawed. But I think that's what makes a person godly and God-fearing is when you fuck up with good intentions. Like as long as the intent behind whatever you.
But what is really fucking up though? What does that mean?
I feel like fucking up is misstepping.
What that mean?
What that mean?
If you look at a ship in the ocean, right?
Look,
the ocean is like a broad water. Right?
Yeah, biggest.
So if we looking at the ocean and the ship is coming, like what direction does it look like the ship is going? Forward.
Yeah.
Ships don't sink because of the water around it. Ships sink because of the water that get inside and weigh it down. Yeah. So ships, like I always tell people, if your like relationships ain't working, like if your partnerships ain't working, like stuff like that, like sometimes it's not the ship you're supposed to be on. Feel me?
Yeah.
And then you gotta ask yourself, who are you allowing to be the captain of your ship?
Because
there's the captain of the, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a whole bunch of like the concept I'm trying to make is forwardness, moving forward.
Yeah, keep it going.
Forgive.
Yeah.
Because some people gonna jump off the ship anyway.
Yeah.
What's not meant to be will eliminate itself. I always tell people that. So at the end of the day, when you got on this ship, you knew there's a possibility a storm could come. Yeah. We might get sick.
Something could go wrong.
Something could go wrong. So you made the decision. So if you jump off this ship, nigga, I'm not about to try to save you from that, bro. Yeah. And in reality, I'm not saying it like that. We both made an agreement that this is what we gonna stand in together. So
I'm throwing you a floaty.
If we gonna sink or swim. Yeah. But I'm gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where that's going, but in context of the shit, like moving forward, I'm saying forgiveness.
No,
I think that even to tie it all together with Tupac, Nip, these people as black men, gang culture, we can't forgive. We don't believe we're like.
Can you do one? No, my bad. Can you do one going across?
We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't believe in, you can cut. So I'm gonna tell you a concept, right? So usually in film, right, you got a director.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying no. You good? No, is this? You're not rolling, right? Don't roll yet. Don't roll.
I'm rolling. Go ahead. It's a teachable moment, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just say so. You can cut. Like it's okay to just cut. If you got a thought, just you know what I'm saying. We're gonna cut. We're gonna cut the cameras really quick for your safety, your camera, so you don't just.
Yeah, because I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying. Then you want to say like if you set like a 3-shot camera up angle, then you'll have the.
I have another camera, but that one it be bullshit. The battery dies.
iPhones work.
Yeah, so that's why I'm using that for right now.
But that role is called the second AD. So Tyler Perry, I used to always think, damn, how does he say cut? How does he direct and act?
Yeah.
He has a second AD.
Yeah.
So
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what the concept is called in film.
What's the deal, y'all? We are in the back house. We in here with my boy ZoTheMotivator.
Wait, hold on. And action. I'm joking.
Yeah. No, I definitely appreciate that, Jim, because I do.
Wait, we rolling?
Try to learn. Yeah, we've been going. We've been going, bro.
Oh my god. All right, let's go.
That's why it was, bro. Nah, I love what we. That's what I was telling you earlier.
I'm being a homie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
We in this motherfucker with ZoTheMotivator, man, in Atlanta, bro. My boy. I'm so grateful to be here, bro. This is, man, a long time coming. I know when we did our first interview, it was on Zoom. Then when we did our second one, it was at the park. And now we here, bro. Came to your stomping grounds. We finna go crazy today, y'all.
We here.
Finna enjoy ourselves. But this is a GOAT, man. This is my guy, man. This is my brother right here. I appreciate you for coming and you know, bringing your presence to the back house, bro.
For sure. I'm happy to be here, bro. I'm so proud of you. What you've been building, what you've been cultivating. Man. It's been years upon years, days, moments, and you made it, bro. But it's the beginning, bro. You know, yes, I'm proud of you, brother. Yes. Welcome to the A. This is where we built the bridge, bro. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been back home in 9 to 10 years, so this is allowing, you know, this is what the back house means to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? For being able to just talk about topics and things with not just media, but my brothers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. 100%. I wanted to ask you, how did you feel when Tyrese paid for your tuition? How did that whole situation go? I was so happy, bro, because I really didn't know that it would happen that way. Mm-hmm. I genuinely just wanted to get a basketball scholarship. Mm-hmm. I was on a journey to like get a scholarship, you know. I had tried out for Southwest College, El Camino College. I didn't make the basketball teams in Fresno City. I didn't make 3 basketball teams after high school. Oh, wow. So I went to junior college 3 years, ended up at Compton College. I told myself in high school I'd never go there. But the same place I said I'd never go, God made me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So after that year, you know, not even after, he paid the tuition. But before that, I had built a platform for myself as ZoTheMotivator. And that's when Instagram allowed for people to post 15-second videos. So I was just going through a lot, just posting videos. I didn't realize what it was doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Before I knew what the algorithm was or viral, people were sharing it. So he had found a message, like he had found one of my messages, and one of his people had reached out to me, and we connected. And I was able to, while I was at Compton College, you know, build with him. And then I ended up getting accepted to Morehouse. But dope. I ended up getting accepted to Morehouse before I met Tyrese. So when he paid for me to go to school, I didn't know how I was gonna pay it up until that moment. Yeah, that's crazy. And then he just asked me, you know, how you gonna pay for it? And you know, I just said student loans. You feel me? Yeah. And then that was one of the best days, you know, in my life. Okay, so when you did the interview with Denzel Washington and stuff like that, how did you feel? Like when I was nervous. When they told you, because I know that's why I was like, when they said come on stage, like you're like, okay, I'm gonna just stand back here and ask this question. When they told you, come on stage, just like hold up, like it was different because it was about like 5 of me and my Morehouse brothers, and probably like 7. I was like the 4th one, so 3 went already. And then I had, you know, asked my question. Yeah. But in reality, 3 days before that, I had Thanksgiving dinner with of course, Tyrese and Terrence J. So the significance of Terrence J being on the stage, it's like, wait, hold on, Terrence is, and then I interviewed Denzel, and then it really was a iconic moment for me because as a up and coming actor and a film writer, I studied film at Morehouse. It was a full circle moment for me. Yeah. After that, I ended up writing for The Hate You Give and research consulting. Yeah. The scene that I consulted, I was able to be placed in that scene. So, that was just things within not just history, but I'm I'm from Compton, bro. I grew up on Cypress Street, man. You feel me? Like I really am blessed.
And that's different though, because not only you're the motivator at this moment. And so
that's crazy, right? That's crazy.
You come from Compton.
That's crazy to me.
And so a lot of us, Denzel is my top 2 actors.
Yeah.
And he's not number 2.
Not number 2.
Come on now.
AI cannot. You better than not, AI.
What? And so,
man.
And so to see that, it was motivation for me. It was like, damn, so this could really happen.
But that was within a 3-year span.
It was motivation for me.
Yeah.
Me being older than you and looking at certain situations that we in, it's like, damn, so it is possible.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's like when you see, let's say it's a force field right here, and you like, I don't want to touch it because I might get electrocuted.
Yeah.
And one of your partners go through, you're like, oh, so you can go through there. Yeah. It's like when you made it, it was like, oh, so we can get through.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we can make that happen. And so it was just inspirational, bro. That's why I asked you, how do you feel at that moment? Because I don't know how people are looking at me.
I felt ready. I felt brave. Yeah. I felt accomplished. I felt like exactly how you felt. I felt like when my brothers see this, they're gonna be like, damn, I could do it. When my homies look at this and you know what I'm saying? Because this is when I go teach the kids, they like, Mr. Murphy, you. Yeah. And for me, it's not about being famous, because bro, I really genuinely want to be a basketball player, bro. You feel me? I still want to make it to the league. I'm joking, but
I still want to make it.
But no,
you can do it.
Yeah, I took the same tenacity I had in basketball and the things I didn't accomplish in basketball, and I turned it into something else. Mm-hmm. So growing up where we grow up, a lot of us are only taught that basketball is our only way. Sports is our only way. Yeah. I wanted to say to my friends, let's take basketball, the disciplines, the principles we learn from people like Coach Rock, Dino Smiley, you know what I'm saying?
Tiny.
Let's name them. You feel me? We got thousands of brothers that they saved just off of basketball. I'm missing you. We was college basketball teammates.
Man, yeah.
Feel me? Shout out.
Long road.
You feel me?
Long road. People were stealing from each other. Almost fighting this shit.
Man, but what do we learn though? Look at everybody. Look at everybody now. You feel me?
Yeah. No, for sure. I definitely.
What does the back house mean to you?
The back house? Oh man, it means everything to me, man. It's a place of peace. It's a place where you can come and be vulnerable and talk. Like, you know how it was growing up in the back house with your partners, where you can go, you can literally be yourself. No parents, no women, just me and my boys chilling, talking, crying. That's what the back house is, being vulnerable and being teachable in that moment.
I'm gonna be honest, the back house saved my life, bro.
Yeah.
And you are the back house, you feel me? Think about the context of it can go in any, I could say this in any context. The reality of you, like people see the social media things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they don't see when the nigga phone bill ain't paid and they gotta call you through iCloud, like, hey, or Instagram, you like I'm being, hey, bro, like we built brotherhood in this, bro. This is. Man, it's real tear, real blood, sweat, and tears, bro.
Understand, bro. 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah.
Phone for hours, bro.
Yeah.
You're dead asleep and you get that phone call on both ends, and it's when you see it, you're like, oh no, my brother needs it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna answer this. Whatever you need.
For sure, because a lot of times it don't be like. A lot of times people just need somebody to have a soundboard.
Yeah.
If we as black men could create soundboards for one another and just listen, there will be universes that we could share. How was the pyramid built? How was some of the how minds came together and did it one brick.
Brick.
Feel me? So why?
Damn, if I let a nigga tear it
down,
another nigga. No.
So I got a question for you.
Talk to me.
Because I know you was gonna ask me this.
Okay.
Top 3 rappers of all time.
Wait. Definitely was gonna ask you.
Wait, let's bring the Bow Wow topic back in here, please.
Uh-oh.
To the back house.
Okay.
Because you don't believe Bow Wow is the greatest rapper of our generation. And I want
No, of our generation,
okay.
for sure. But right now, I think he's done.
He's number one. Who's second?
Done.
Okay, who's second? Okay, no. Who's second?
Nigga, you know how many people is in front of him? Ice Cube, nigga.
No. Our generation.
Oh, our generation.
You say
top 3 of our generation.
Our generation.
Who? Nigga, you can talk. Wayne. Yeah.
Wayne first. Then wait. Well, Bow Wow came before Wayne, but they had the same story.
No, I mean, come on, bro. Wayne's been out.
Okay, so now can we have this conversation? Because like we said, Wayne was fucking crazy.
Bow Wow was basically legendary to our culture because we grew up on. Bow Wow was that kid rapping like, oh shit, like boy performing. We can all do this shit. Then Romeo came along.
Okay, so we're not talking lyrically when we talk about Bow Wow.
No, not lyrically. I'm talking about culture.
Okay. Oh well, yeah. Oh,
music when it comes to
yeah, he can have that. Bow Wow can have that.
Yeah. We talking about like lyrically legend.
Lyrically, we talking
about Rakim. We talking about Nas. We talking about Jay.
Come on, Eminem. Like we got niggas.
Yeah.
That's why it was so offensive to me. But okay, I'll give it to him.
Mr. 106 in Park. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bow Wow was rapping though.
He's legendary.
Nick Cannon is a legend.
He's legendary.
Like Nick Cannon is a legend. You know what
Nick Cannon is the first young black entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Like Nickelodeon, he was the first person with Wild and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because nobody's really pushing.
I give it to Nick. He did his thing. But we talking about music.
I feel like you still thinking. And Nick Cannon. Wait, hold on. Nick Cannon's first album is a hit.
You talking about what's that fucking?
Did you listen to that?
Was it Hotel or some shit like that? I was
lights to do. Come on, yeah, exactly.
But let me ask you this though. Anybody can write a hit song and it go crazy. But to really last in the game is a different.
It's about
a different ball game.
Okay.
You know, because you can make a good song or 2 good songs, but how long are you gonna make good songs for? You know, you got motherfuckers like R. Kelly. Let's be real. Yeah, he did what he did, but let's not be fooled. Let's not play that game. Come on. R. Kelly, Usher, nigga, Michael Jackson. Like these are really musical genius. And so when you mention Bow Wow, I feel like it's offensive because these people put time in the game. They went crazy. Like, and I ain't talking about just you know.
Bro, what?
But this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying just entertainment wise.
What 6-year-old do you know?
Look who he had around him, though. Let's be real.
Oh my God.
Look who he had around him.
We're gonna have to let the
Michael
people.
Jackson.
We're gonna have to let the people answer that.
Michael Jackson was his own person. E40 was his own person.
Goat.
Motherfucking goat. They were their own person. They had their own style. They had their own. They were music.
So Bow Wow don't have a style like Eminem.
No, hell no. Sorry, hell no.
So you're not putting Bow Wow on your album?
Am I putting Bow Wow on my album? No.
What?
No.
50 years?
You know what?
Whoa, you are tripping.
I will put him on my album, but he's not going to be the first 5 people I go to. I'm sorry. He's not going to be the first. Now, if I just want to get out there and make music and get popular, then okay, maybe. But if I really want to make some shit that's going to last, some shit that's going, because nobody is going to the living room right now and playing Bow Wow. I don't give a fuck what you say. We're going to Usher first. We're going to motherfucking Genuine. We're going to motherfucking 50 Cent. We're going to motherfucking The Game. We going to motherfucking like it's
wow, the Bow Wow slander.
I'm just saying, bro. We got niggas. We got motherfuckers. We going to Lil Wayne before we go to Bow Wow.
All right, so all right. It seems like the word Bow Wow is kind of triggering for you. So let's just go. Let's put Bow Wow to the side. Let's say Lil Wayne number 1 on that list, and then Kendrick. Cole is not top 5.
I'm not putting Kendrick. Sorry.
Cole is not top 5.
I'm not putting Kendrick. Sorry.
J. Cole is not top 5.
I'm not putting Kendrick. I'm throwing J. Cole on that motherfucker before I throw Kendrick.
I will put Reason. No, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful because we are fighting this motherfucker.
I will put. Okay, let me make this statement because J. Cole is not top 5.
Woo! And Kendrick is. It's crazy.
What?
But you're from Compton though, so I get it. That just proves my point that I said last time. Because motherfuckers, because he's from Compton and he's from the streets. That's what give him. That's what pushes his.
Lyrically, Boogie is better than Cole lyrically.
Stop being disrespectful.
Boogie a cold nigga.
Stop being disrespectful.
Like
bro.
you're definitely.
I'm not being funny. I'm just cold biased, bro.
He's trying to push.
I'm cold biased.
Come on, bro. Like,
all right.
Lyrically. Let's talk about, because the Boogie is definitely crazy.
Man, Boogie was spaz on nigga. If y'all gave Boogie, bro, hold on one sec, bro. If y'all gave Boogie, all right, my bad.
Watch this. Before you even
I got a slam dunk.
I'm sorry.
Watch this. Shout out to Boogie.
There is a handful of motherfuckers that you are just not gonna diss. In the music industry. There's a couple motherfuckers you are just not gonna diss, bro. And there is a handful of motherfuckers that has dissed J. Cole. There's a handful of motherfuckers.
What is this in J. Cole, man?
Come on.
What is this?
What's Cole be the nigga that diss you and then shout out Cho's diss record to him? Just to help you get more.
And I'm gonna say,
if I were to diss record,
who's gonna diss Eminem? Who's gonna diss Lil Wayne?
Machine Gun Kelly.
And where is he? Now he is on the roadway. Come on, let's be real about that. Now he is still, I guess, making music, but it's not. No. Bro.
You still ain't said your top 5 though.
My top 5 in our generation: 50 Cent. I will go to the game. J. Cole.
I like how you put the game before J. Cole though, because if the game was on his focus, the game would be the #1 rapper in the world.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. He's too focused on being relevant.
If he could build a relationship with 50 Cent, and they forgive whatever they got, and he allowed 50 Cent to run his business, instead of being so operated in the streets, 50 Cent would have Game doing some things that's not even. Because Game has the tenacity. Look at him in Waist Deep. That was a short movie, but I'm saying I see the potential in people.
Yeah, no, he had.
He been in the game for 20 years.
He's too upset.
Upset. What is he upset at?
That motherfuckers don't care about him no more. He feel like he fell off, and he's telling everybody he ain't fell off.
But he ain't fell off. It's all in your mind.
Nah, for sure. I feel like OKE and Year of the Wolf was definitely albums that he was just pushing. Yeah. He was just trying to put him out because I didn't like him.
You didn't like him?
I didn't like him. I feel like he did his thing with Documentary 2.5. He did his thing with Jesus Peace. He did his thing with all of them, bro.
So what is Game missing?
Okay, he needs to relax and get back in the lab. And when I say get back in the lab, he needs to find himself. He needs to stop trying to be relevant. Stop trying to be in front of the camera and on the scenes, just like once they caught him in the park with what's her name with old girl, he was trying to be in front of the camera more. He's trying to stay relevant when you need to just sit back and find yourself and make that.
You know what's crazy?
Album, make that documentary. Them were art albums that came from within.
It's a part of them that's missing though, so it's hard for them to create from a place that is not there. And you can't when you was in Compton, you doing your thing, rapping, trying to get out. It's different.
But you know what I'm saying? That's why when we bring up Bow Wow, I say it is the time you spent in the rap game, because we know a lot of rappers that evolve with time. Kobe evolved with time. Nipsey, he evolved with time.
Nipsey. I remember being a kid. Nipsey putting a disc in my hand. Hey, little bro, buy this. Not saying it like that, but he was out. That's how accessible he was.
And that's what I'm saying though. They evolved with time.
Okay.
They knew how to change the flow of their music and stuff like that. They grew with music. Yeah. And I feel like Bow Wow, he was a GOAT of our generation, but that was it, just our generation.
So are they? Do they grow with the music, or are they growing with the people? Because Bow Wow didn't grow with the people. 50 Cent grew with the people. The same people that was listening to In the Club, They're watching Power. It's nothing that Bow Wow's done that people are still listening to.
But this is what I'm saying.
No disrespect. I'm just
50 Cent can jump on a record right now and it's still go crazy.
Hell yeah! What any record he doing? Yeah, what? You're right.
Some shit a couple years ago.
I wanna be. That was hard.
Come on, I am the man. I am. What was it?
Candy
like,
Shop.
Come on, it's like so he can still make music today, and so Wiz Khalifa can still make music today, and motherfuckers still listen to it.
Yeah.
It may not go fucking crazy, but you're gonna sit there and be like, damn, that's that shit. That's that 50 Cent we fuck with. That's that Wiz Khalifa. They know how to. And so I feel like with Bow Wow, like right now, it is a point in time where you just give it up and you let it go. Now he may be in other lanes. He may be able to do other shit, music and some more shit. Let me know.
What do you really want to die? What you really want to know from me?
We gonna. Oh, I'm gonna go there.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, that's just my whole thing. Just being in a game and being able to really do what you do. That's why I say with us, what we doing, we're not just trying to go viral. We're not just trying to get to. We want to know what we're doing. We want to understand that if I make my first $1 million off a podcast, then I want to be able to make another meal. We got too many one-hit wonders. People that went crazy on accident. And you don't know how to sustain that success because you didn't work in that field. You just wrote a song and it was crazy. And now you're gone. So it's just in what you do. But as a man, what do you think a man should bring to the table?
That's a good question. Okay. In what capacity? What table?
I mean, shit, in a household. In a home.
A household? Okay.
In a home.
So
whether they move in together.
Moving together?
Yeah. She don't move in with him. He don't move in with her. They move in together.
Definitely a plan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Before you moving with anything, you want to definitely set a plan. But I would say our duty as a man is to provide, protect. You know what I'm saying? And so many more other things. Our mission is to really do everything. To use our whole brains. You know what I'm saying? To maximize the things that we need to provide for our not just our wives, which comes first, but our children, our mothers, our fathers, making sure everybody's taken care of. But
they come first?
Who?
Our wives.
Yes.
Okay.
Why wouldn't they?
Okay.
Why wouldn't they come
because first? Because if like you said, as a man, you gotta come with
God come first. First.
Oh no, of course, but we know that. So if I'm the man with the plan and I'm the one with the blueprint and stuff like that, why don't I come first? And I'm not saying it as like, oh, I have to come first in every decision.
You do come first, but you gotta get out your head. Not you. I'm just saying you have something to protect, so you gotta get out your body to protect. Feel me? Like.
And that's why I say. So I feel like with a man, we're first for everything. Like meaning, somebody come break in this house, who got to go outside and make sure everything is okay. Who got to bring the food into the crib? Who got to make sure we got a plan? We got an exit plan. We got a blueprint. So I feel.
But you asked me a question about home.
Yeah.
There's no house without a woman, bro.
Yeah. For sure.
A man in a house by himself is miserable.
Miserable. It's not.
Or there are men that have decent, living.
Yeah.
That's not every man, but a lot of people don't have that luxury to be able to choose the lifestyle they want with the woman they want. But those that are equally yoked with the right woman, you know what I'm saying? They won't have a problem sacrificing. Not sacrificing. We as men don't have to sacrifice, but be obedient to God, and He'll provide everything for us. Yeah. So one thing we got to do is make the plan according to your finances. Because, bro, if you ain't got your finances together, it ain't no relationship. Because your girl going outside of having a house, she gonna want to go on vacation. She gonna want to date. She really don't want to pay bills, bro. And I'm not saying that women should, but their job, huh?
I think they should. I think.
We're talking about
So, and I wanted to. I'm glad you wanted because I wanted to talk on that. I think 50-50. Leave it. What happened? Oh, it's good, bro. It's good. I think 50-50 is a lot of people is looking down on 50-50, but I think it has to be. I think it has to be 50-50, meaning um, I feel like a woman has to know how to do certain shit. Like, and I feel like if she don't, if your woman don't have to get on the roof and clean the gutters, she don't have to change her car, she don't have to, um, do certain shit. You're preparing her for another man. And something happened to you, or y'all break up or whatever, she's gonna just go to the next man because I know how to do
She
this
would
shit.
have been did that anyway.
But so this is my point. So if you teach a woman everything you know, if you teach a woman everything you know, how to fix a car, how to get on a roof, how to do certain shit, you're holding value because you're teaching her stuff that a lot of men wouldn't teach a woman. They feel like a woman shouldn't have to do. But I feel like it is essential for women to know certain stuff. Now, not every time. She don't have to do it all the time. Of course, I'm the man, so I'm gonna go outside and cut the grass. I'm gonna do the dirty work. I'm gonna get on the roof. If I'm here, I'm gonna do it. You feel me? But I feel like it is essential for a woman to know how to do this stuff because if I'm gone, who's gonna do it for you? You're just gonna find another man. Because I seen it with my stepmom when my dad had passed. He was doing everything. So when he passed, she was running around like a chicken with her head cut off.
I think the
because
mistake. I
bills and
think
shit.
the biggest thing too with our generation, or with the black community and a lot of our culture, we have babies at a young age. So how do you even have the thought process to raise a family at 17?
Yeah.
You don't know the dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you know the dad, he's not gonna be present because
Yeah.
well, I'm 29. I haven't had no kids yet. I don't even know nothing about life. So how is it somebody that I graduated, I didn't work everywhere? How is it that somebody that has had children, how would you expect them to like we're all still growing, they're growing with children, they have to raise children.
But
you don't
that's
have
why-
no time for yourself. So it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
that's between the individual. I'm saying like financially. Like
Oh, financially?
I'm
No.
saying
Yeah.
I'm saying that's
Financially,
what a man's role is too.
Yeah.
Like we can be outside. Like a lot of us have hustler mentality, so it's like we gotta learn that it's not that we gotta okay. When you girlfriend and boyfriend, it's cool to do 50-50 if y'all, but when you making the commitment and say this is my wife, 50-50 if y'all, but when you making the commitment and say this is my wife, I'm gonna take care of her. Her father is putting her in your hands to do the same things he would do for his daughter. So it's like, think about the women that don't have a father, or the one that like we are given much more responsibility of a home. Some women come from a home already. Some women don't come from nothing. Like so, it's like you could be their Prince Charming, and you know what I'm saying. It's like when I think about home, I don't think about home without family. I travel so much that I'm okay with being a nomad. Like if I wasn't, like I'm gonna marry my lady, you know, but if I wasn't in a relationship, I would be like okay with just, you know, having a home and living a basic life of travel and doing the things I love. You feel me?
Facts. Yeah, that's what I'm
Because,
trying to get to, yeah.
but you know, I've been blessed at a young age, you know, to find love. So I've been in love for 5 years. It's been, you know, a journey, but I've been in love, you feel me, while, you know, still chasing my dreams while she's chasing her dreams. So 50 years, you know what I'm saying? It's like when I've been, she didn't see me when I've been, you know, I had nothing, bro. Literally, you know, down on my butt, like bad, you know, she know. But that's like for me, the principles is what built the home. So the words on like what words the man is speaking in the home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How he's speaking life into his woman. Because how you treat your woman is how God's gonna bless you.
Yeah, facts.
And how you treat how you treat what God gives you, you know, it's multiplied. 200%. So a home to me is like, bro, I've made the commitment to know if I didn't even have a home and I just have my partner, that's a home enough for me.
Yeah.
So wherever we at, as long as I'm with her,
yeah,
I'm home. I'm good. When I'm with my family, I'm home. Cause as long as I get to sleep, if I can take a nap anywhere and I can take a shower, you feel me?
So your wife and your sister, y'all in the ocean and you gotta save one of them. Who you saving?
Myself. I'm joking.
Myself, that nigga shit. 1 year.
Myself. I laughed at that too though. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say myself. You know why?
Well,
Because you asked me my sister and you said my girlfriend. I'm gonna tell you two things. When I was young, my sister saved me from drowning. So she's the one that taught me how to swim.
oh, so she already knows.
She know how to swim. So I ain't gonna tell you, but I'm just.
I'm saying if they were trying to go. Let's say they did.
But that's compared. Like you see, you can't compare the two. I can't. Like I can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so.
Yeah, you gotta.
So you ain't go. So okay, so what so it's a situation where it's like I can't pick and choose who I'm gonna say. Is it one of those situations, or are you?
No, it's not even.
So who would you? If you had to save one of them, which one are you saving? He said, "Let it go, bro." All right, I ain't trying to get you.
They know what type of person I am. My girl knows.
That nigga said, "Just don't drown."
Nah, my girl knows what's up.
Just don't need to be.
And my sister knows what's up. Huh?
He said, "Just don't need to be saved."
Hey, nah, hey. So if my girl was drowning and my sister was drowning, who would I save first?
Who would you save? If you couldn't save both of them.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Let me ask you this: if heaven was a mile away, right? And you could go, but when you come back, you start life all over, and you got to stay there for a year. Would you go?
Where would I go?
I said, would you go? If heaven was a mile away, you can go.
I'm right here right now. I'm joking. Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
What is the reason?
Because it's just a destination.
So what if you go there and what you're looking for ain't there?
I'm not looking like.
Oh.
I'm not looking for nothing.
Okay, I like that answer.
The only thing I'm looking for is God. So God, He lives within me. So if I got invited to go to heaven, that means if you know what I'm saying? That means I got invited.
That means you got invited.
Many are called, few are chosen.
Sheesh. It's true.
So if God calls me, you know what I'm saying?
If you go to jail for something one of your partners did, and they offered you $7 million to tell, what'd you tell?
Tell what?
I hate this nigga. What'd you tell? Would you? If you went to jail for something that your homie did.
If I went to jail for something that my homie did.
And they offered you $7 million to tell.
No, I would not tell. You would.
Partner, you gotta come get me. I ain't gonna lie.
For real? You gonna tell?
You gotta come get me.
You're gonna tell.
I don't know. I said I would. I don't know.